Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 220. The first setup of the day was submitted by Ben. I see the wires just like straight on, like those are the only wires we can see. And it's not pretty. I mean, I don't even know. It's like a monitor cable, headphone cable. I like the stuff that he has in this desk overall, but I just feel like he's not utilizing the area properly. Getting a cool like L desk would be great in this setup because you definitely have the room for it. You're basically doing it. Get a black one, you know, kind of contrast it from the wall. The stuff on the desk next to your monitor, all that, I don't like the HyperX box. I don't like the little stuff off to the left. I would, you know, just get rid of that stuff. Maybe put that somewhere else in one of the drawers or something like that. Like I am inclined said, it's a bland setup. Nothing really stands out except for the firearms. Mount them to the wall would be a great idea. That's actually a cool idea. That's what I would do. Maybe get a shelf or something like that if you don't want to actually mount it. Ben scored a 74. The next setup was submitted by Alex. It's a lot of stuff. I understand, you know, it's shelving. It's supposed to, you know, keep storage and keep your books and all that, but I just feel like it's not. You can organize it definitely better. Like it just doesn't look that clean. Yeah, it's very dark. Off to the left, it shows his PC and all that, but below the PC, there's a lot of stuff that's like buried in there and it's just very, very messy. And he's hiding a lot of it with his chair. You got to clean that stuff up too. It just seems like there's a lot of stuff around the setup that's making this look more busy than it actually is. I feel like
the only reason you're not seeing cables onto here is because they're all sitting up here.
Yeah, but it's very straightforward. Once again, there's no really theme. Yeah, he's got books and all that, but it's nothing that tells us like, oh, he likes this, he likes that. Alex scored a 60. The next setup was submitted by Giancarlo. Out of sight, out of mind. There's really nothing on the desk that is not being used. He's got a little like, is that like an audio mixer thingy? I don't even know what that. Yeah, and he's got the headphones off to the side, the plant in the corner, which you can't really see. It sucks that you can't put more stuff on your wall. You have the little deer thing above. Now with zooming on the monitors, it's kind of overlapping.
I hate that it's overlapping. It's just driving me insane.
I feel like it would just be easy if you just, you know, had it next to it. But I mean,
speakers and stuff.
Yeah, speakers. Yeah, I was gonna say something about speakers. Accessories, like I said, there's nothing on the desk really, so accessories kind of like hurting that way. Speakers would definitely help because you have the room for it, and the mouse pad. Extended mouse pad would be ideal. That mouse pad doesn't really fit. Giancarlo scored an 88. The next setup was submitted by Arnie. The colors, I love the LEDs bouncing off the slanted ceiling and all that, but I don't know why you chose blue. Like, if you have a red chair, maybe go for red.
Beats.
Yeah, beats. Well, that's 1 point off already. Yeah, the cables in the first photo, you can definitely see. It's like he tried adhering it underneath like a little panel on his desk, but I feel like you do way more with that. I mean, you have the little cable clip along the mold. Yeah, but the monitor is okay. Like I think usability is fine. It seems like the speakers are being blocked a little bit.
I think it's too much monitor for the desk.
Yeah, it's definitely overlapping, and at least in the second photo you can see that. It's cool that you have those 3 monitors and all that. Arnie scored a 72. The next setup was submitted by Christopher. So this was his previous photo on episode 128. We go to the next one, and that's his updated setup. Like there's speakers, he got mic arm.
He put the PlayStation on the other side, he got the mic arm.
I don't like the left side of the wall. I just don't think it works at all with this setup. I understand, you know, the walls that you have are not the best for like mounting stuff and all that, but I just feel like the organization of it is just very off for me. I wouldn't put that the same way. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, this thing is ugly as hell, and yeah, there's really nothing you could do about it. You could get like a curtain that covers this indent in the wall, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not necessary there, to be honest, but
it's a douche way. Another setup I don't think that needs 3 monitors. I don't think that's most people. They get 3 just because they can have 3. The look of it.
Yeah. Christopher scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Polly. Usability is fine, like really not much to it. Speakers would be nice. You have room for speakers. You have a huge countertop basically to work with. I don't know what the right side looks like because you do have the PC off to the right. So that's cool to have a little whiteboard there, you know, if you need to write stuff for school and all that. Really no theme. Like you have the wallpaper on your monitor, but you can't really do anything with that. There's really no room to put anything on the walls. You have the clock there. Maybe moving the clock up and then putting a little poster there. I don't know how that would work. I mean, you basically did some of it, but not all of it. Work on that. Polly scored a 70. The next setup was submitted by James. Why'd you put your setup there? Thing is, I like everything else about the setup, but usability hurt the setup.
Dude, epic room, colors, the wool color versus the purple throughout the setup. I love purple in setups. I think it's a super cool combination, but what the actual, like, you literally have a perfect corner desk. I had the same one before. That would have been amazing. Your speakers would have fit perfectly. Your monitors would have looked great floating. Oh my god, what a missed opportunity. The left side could have easily displayed this PC, which looks sexy.
No, yeah, because everything else about the setup, it's like accessories are there, themes there.
Even just like he knows what he's doing.
No, yeah, he definitely knows. He has the speakers in a perfect spot and all that. It just I don't know how. That's just not comfortable for me.
That's just terrible.
Everything's adhered to the bottom of the desk. Yeah, it looks
like a big mess, but it really isn't.
It really isn't, because I feel like the photo's kind of not showing, giving it justice. James scored an 84. The final setup of the day was submitted by Makola. Very nice room. I like the whole, like, you know, color scheme and all that. I like the dog, but why didn't you make your bed, bro? I mean, if you're gonna take the photo, at least move the blanket away. I mean, understand.
Well, the dog's chilling, man.
The dog's
don't
chilling.
Take it away from the dog.
I think outside I don't mind it, even though it doesn't seem like a lot. I feel like the bottom right, there's like a bunch of little like storage, and there's like a spray. There's a cleaner on the bottom. I don't know, but I feel like having the guitar on like its own shelf and all that, I don't know, it just doesn't fit. I feel like you can utilize that shelf a little bit better. Makola scored an 82. Giancarlo walked away with first place with an 88. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 220.